Hello, hello. If anybody's here, I'm just trying to get things set up. Uh, because I'm trying to stream on horizontal and vertical at the same time. So give me just a minute here. Just trying to see. Okay, I'm not seeing either one. Let's see. Hey, Hustler. Okay, they look like they're both working. I had to get in the right chat because this is the vertical. Okay, so I think I'm doing both. I think I was successful. Although the view here on the vertical is not as good as the horizontal. Hustler, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? So I'm going to move my phone where I can see better. All I see is my microphone. Trying to get it out of the way. It is what it is. Okay. You can hear? Okay, good. I'm going to give it a few minutes. I'm double checking everything here, all my technical stuff, because it's a bit complex for me, so give me a few minutes. All right, seems to be okay. I think we're good. So this is a general card reading for Leo. If you're not a Leo, you can hang out. I might do a collective when I'm done with the Leo. Depending on how long. I'll try not to spend forever on the Leo reading. I tend to talk too much, and I'm usually pretty detailed. Hey, Corey. So I'll try to cut it down a little bit. Try to be a little bit quicker. I'm used to my laid back recording videos instead of live streams. So anyway, I'm just making sure that the views are a little bit different on the vertical than the horizontal. So I have to make sure I keep everything where everybody can see it. So welcome in, everybody. Sorry for the delay. If you're a Leo and you're waiting, I am recording this as well. So I'm going to be putting out a regular video recording probably tomorrow. Just so you know. Okay. How was your day, Corey? Did you make lots of money? We had a snowy day here because we had unexpected snow last night we weren't supposed to get. Well, they said we were going to get like less than an inch, and we ended up with like 4. And we've got like another 1 to 3 coming tomorrow. I'm ready for spring. I know you get it worse, Corey, since you're in Canada, eh? Oh, day off? Well, that's nice. Hopefully it was fun. Hopefully you had a fun day off. So I'm going to start with 3 oracle cards to start the Leo reading. And then I will get into the tarot cards after the oracle cards. If you're not into oracle cards, don't worry. Some people like them, some people don't. So you worked for 2 hours? That wasn't a full day off. You worked for 2 hours. Oh, 3 orders. Okay. Gotcha. Well, that was an easy day then. Okay. Let me go ahead and get started. I was a little late starting the live because I was still checking everything. Okay. Corey, what sign are you? I don't know if I know that. All right, let's see. What do we got for Leo? Messages for... Okay. Pegasus, transcending. I've got a delay, so it's going to take a minute for me to see if you guys can... You should be able to see that. Okay. Let's see. Passage, standing stones. It's similar to like 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Kind of choosing a path. Choosing which way to go. Looking towards the future. It can mean that things are winding in different directions, depending on what you choose. Let's see what the third one is. And the Phoenix. Oh boy. Oh boy, Leo. Don't worry, Leo. Aries had a similar reading. Phoenix, rising from the ashes. This is similar to what I would say is the Judgment card. It's a transformation that's happening or will happen. Could be it already has happened. The process could have started. These are all good cards. The passage and the Phoenix here, these are both actually fire energy, so that is Leo energy. Transcending. This goes along with kind of changes, cleaning out things in your life, and it's kind of it's been a theme for all of the readings since the first of the year, basically. So it's, you know, we've had a full moon already. That's kind of playing into it. But I think everybody's going through the same kind of energy shifts. Okay, is what I'm seeing here for all of the readings. Definitely for Aries, which is another fire sign. Okay. So let me see, which deck am I? I'm going to start with my Crystal Visions. Shuffle again. Messages for Leo, please. What does Leo need to know the most right now? That was a bad shuffle, wasn't it? Messages for Leo. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Leo, please? Messages for Leo. That was fast. Oh. Actually, Aries had this also, but not in this, not so early. Ten of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is about, it's a lot about your thoughts, your thinking. Ten of Swords can be about, it can be a feeling of being betrayed in the past, can be a difficult time, lots of anxiety. You can see she's got 10 swords in her back here. It's the ending of a painful cycle. Damn, you know what? This tarot card is graphic. I just noticed there's like even blood on the snow. I apologize for being graphic, people. So in the past, it looks like some of you had could have had some difficult struggles, okay? A lot of stress, anxiety, could be worrying. The good news is when you see a 10, it means that cycle is ending, okay? So a new cycle is going to, kind of take its place. So that's the good news with seeing a 10 of swords. What else do we have? Current energy, 4 cups in the reverse. This is it's interesting. Something in your current energy, it's like it's almost like a sudden burst of excitement or passion for something that's kind of, it's almost like you've noticed something. There's something you didn't notice before. You're not spending as much time either thinking about the past or thinking about what happened in the past. 4 of Cups, that's water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In the upright, this is, it's bordering on spending too much time in the past, okay? This is in reverse. So I feel like there's something here new of an emotional nature that's like you're passionate about it. We'll get more when I pull some more cards. What else do we get for Leo? Messages for Leo. 10 of Pentacles. Well, that's good. There could be so it's here with the Phoenix card. Could be a shift in your finances in the near future. Finances, material things, putting a lot of time and effort into things. It's a card of independence. Again, it's another 10. Second 10 you've had in this reading so far. Could be an end to money trouble in the future. Like I said, we'll get more when I pull more cards. Leo. But that's actually a good card. Bottom of the deck, what do we have? Oh, Ace of Cups. More emotional energy. That, what do we got next to that? The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, you're coming out of, I feel like some of you Leos are coming out of, I don't know if I would call it a funk, but maybe you're just coming out of a painful cycle. Okay. Hermit in reverse. That's Virgo energy there. So it's like you've spent some time, it's almost like you've spent time alone, or if it deals with dating or relationships, maybe you've spent time not dating, or not being in a relationship, or not wanting one, whatever the case may be. But Hermit in reverse, you have definitely learned some things. You've definitely gone through that rising from the ashes Pegasus kind of energy. the Hermit is about going within to find your own light, okay? To rely on yourself, not to depend on external sources, is basically, what this is about. The Hermit's in reverse. So it's like you're coming out of that now. You're coming out of the Hermit phase. You've seen things in a different way. You've maybe done some healing, some changes. You've grown in various ways. So let's see what else. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords for Leo. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. That was forceful. Oh, the Death card. It's in reverse. That is good right there. It's kind of what I was just talking about. Ten of Swords. Death card in reverse. Okay. Something ended. That's death. Something came to an end. And some people are scared of the Death card in the tarot, which I actually like the Death card myself. So both of these cards are talking about new beginnings, okay? Ten of Swords, it's the ending of a painful cycle. The Death card is in reverse, which means there's new beginnings, okay? So this painful period of time that you've gone through, Leo, in reference to whatever it means to you, that's ending, or it's already come to an end for some of you. Everybody's on a different timeline here, okay? You're not all in the same timeline of energy. Death in reverse, that means there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning going on. And that's good, okay? Because I feel like you're coming out of this season of pain, okay? Especially like stress and worry and anxiety and that type of thing, Let's see. What do we get now? Current energy, 4 cups in the reverse. Clarify this, please, for Leo. Clarify the 4 of cups. Page of Cups. More cup energy. Exactly. Okay. I said that your current energy, you were feeling more emotional about something. Okay. Not kind of stuck in the past. You could have been, some of you could have just, if you're going through a painful period in your life, that can be hard to get out of, especially when it comes to your thoughts. We can tend to just keep thinking about it over and over again. So you're not stuck in that anymore. Something is currently sparking, like I said, passion. It's a new beginning. Okay, Page of Cups. This is, I call anytime a page comes out, I call it a baby step. Okay, some baby steps going on with you, Leo. Your emotional energy has shifted for the better. Okay, you're emotionally more balanced than you have been. Definitely. Okay. Near future, 10 of Pentacles, tell me more. That one wanted, okay. Queen of Cups. Damn, you Leo's got some cups all over your reading tonight. 10 of Pentacles, future energy with the Queen of Cups. Oh, Leo. This here is the Queen of Love. So, this isn't going to happen, overnight. Because here we have a 10 of Pentacles. Could be 10 months from now. Pentacle energy is pretty slow, okay? This is, again, could be dealing with this whole transformational energy. So your current energy is the Page of Cups, which I just said is like a baby step, okay? You're slowly coming out of the emotional sludge that you've been in, or emotional pain, whatever that is for you. The future energy that you have is the Queen of Cups. So you're literally going, the only thing higher than the Queen here would be the King, okay? That's a pretty big growth spurt. Hi, Regan, or Reagan. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. So that's a pretty big emotional healing, okay? Or there's something that's currently opening you up emotionally, the way, you know, it's different from what you've been. It's different from your past energy. There's a definite change in your emotions from now until we get to this point over here, which is the near future energy. All right. I'm going to grab my other deck. Let's see what else we get. Actually, I'm going to start with the overall energy. I already talked about your overall energy. Ace of Cups in the reverse with the Hermit in reverse. Let's see what else we get for that. Okay, tell me more about this overall energy for Leo. Clarify this Ace of Cups with the Hermit. Tell me more for Leo, please. Seven of Swords in the reverse. If there is a particular person who... This is your overall energy. Well, there could have been, you know, if someone betrayed you in the past or hurt you in the past. Oh, wait. This is Seven of Wands. Sorry, this is my new deck. It is Seven of Wands. Okay, never mind. Never mind, Leo. Still getting used to my new deck. Hey, Fran. Hi, Fran. Thank you for coming in, Fran. Eventually we'll roll around to the Cancers again. Okay. You're not as defensive, okay? So this emotional shift that you're having, Leo, before, if you had some emotional disturbances going on, some mental stress, it can make you defensive, okay? It can make you defensive. You can snap at people, especially us fire signs. I am a fire sign. I know how that goes. So I feel like that's coming to a little bit of an end here. Let me see. What do we get with the Hermit? Judgment in reverse. Whew. Tell you what, this Judgment card's getting around these days. But see, like I said, you've already done some transformation here. A lot of it. You've really, like, I don't know, some of you Leos have been doing the work. And it's been eye-opening because you've got this Hermit in reverse with the Judgment in reverse. Which means, now again, this Judgment, it's 20, 2 10s, okay? You've learned, a lot of you have learned how to rely on yourself. And I feel like you're some of you, it feels like you're learning how to deal with your emotions better, or maybe just show your emotions to people more than you did previously, if that makes sense. Okay, there's a feeling of that here with this Judgment and the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. So, all right, now I'm going to go back to past energy, Ten of Swords with the Death in reverse. Clarify this some more for Leo. Ten of Swords with the Death in reverse, please. Oh, this is a pretty card. I haven't seen this one yet. Eight of Wands. Very pretty. Waterfall. We got the Eight of Wands. This new beginning, this new cycle for you, Leo, hits really pushing for it. Like, there's a lot of energy behind this. Okay. Eight of Wands can be swift movement. It can be a lot of communication. Okay. So if it relates to one particular person, you know, it could be that in the past you just, you know, you told them to go to hell, Leo, or whatever else you told them. It's very well possible. With this Eight of Wands, you could have just, it's almost gives me the feeling of like standing up for yourself in some way. Okay. Telling them how they made you feel, that type of thing. Let's get one more before I go into the current energy. Oh, two came out. Okay. Four of Wands in the reverse. Could have been a connection that ended. Could have been that you ended it. And the Chariot. This is that lots of movement. Same energy that came in with this Eight of Wands. Okay. Chariot is Cancer energy, but it's will and determination. You were determined to finish off this, you know, the way that you were feeling and the pain and everything else. Okay. Current energy. Let me get a few more cards for this. Four Cups with the Page of Cups. Tell me more for Leo. Page of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. I feel like you're getting over when there's something, like I said before, there's an emotional, something to do with emotions here. Page of Cups, Page of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you're getting over, it could be some kind of fear that's tied in with your emotions, okay? Now, if someone hurt you in the past, you know, in some way, that makes sense, because then you know, you don't want to put your emotions into someone else out of fear that, you know, they could hurt you. So that makes perfect sense, Leo, that you would have some fear. But I do feel like you're progressing with this. You may be confused at times on exactly how to go about it or how to keep going with it. Okay. Ten of Swords again. There's that golden arrow. Ten of Swords again. Okay. This is what I call a double card confirmation. This was in the past. This is the current energy. These are both the same cards, two different decks. So I call it a double card confirmation. This is Spirit's way of letting me know, and boy, did they let me know with this, that this is important for some of you Leos out there, okay? Again, this is the fear, the anxiety, okay, stress. Fran, I love your emojis when I'm talking about the cards. Fran's got the swords out now. In this deck, actually, they're arrows. I think it's pretty cool. But so you're currently working on your emotional state, you know, and how you share emotionally. All right. It is a passage for you because there can be this fear of being in the Ten of Swords again, having somebody betray you or hurt you, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. Okay, those are all valid fears. So that makes sense. It's not difficult. you know, it can take some time. If it is about, it could even be about, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be about one person. It could be about a particular situation. Um, so it's definitely understandable. I'm going to pull another one for that because spirits told me that is important for some of you Leos out there. So I feel we need another Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, it can be money related, or this Knight of Pentacles can just be talking about your stability. Okay, you and how secure you feel. So there's a whole lot wrapped into this. Okay, you got your emotions in it. You got some fear in there, some stress. Knight of Pentacles. This is working towards stability, security. Okay, it can be financial, job, career. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like there's definitely fear that you've currently got here wrapped into this. All right. Okay, future energy. We've got Queen of Pentacles. Was that a queen? 10 of Pentacles. Not a queen. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, tell me more for Leo, please. Six of... Oh, this card is so pretty. This new deck, I haven't seen all these cards yet. Six of Pentacles. This is a very specific message. It just came to me for what I don't know. It just came to me. Some of you, I feel like I need to say, like, don't give away too much of what you've got. And maybe that could be about anything in your life, you know, effort. But I feel like it's related to money for some of you. Okay. This can even be saying, so if it's about a person that hurt you, or, you know, multiple people, whatever, in the future, when you're more stable, okay, and you're more balanced with your emotions and your thoughts, like, don't give away more energy than you're getting back. Like, don't overgive. That could be what got you in trouble to begin with, you know. Just saying. And that could be why, too, it's, you know, really tied to your emotions. Let's see what else we get. That Six of Pentacles it can be unbalanced energy, but right away when that came up, I felt the need to say, like, don't just give stuff away. Don't, you know, whether it's monetary or emotions, okay? Don't overgive, Leo. Oh, the Moon card again. Pisces energy. Moon card is another card that I've pretty much had in all of the readings in the past few days anyway. This is a big lesson for some of you. Okay. It's definitely rising from the ashes energy, okay? This moon energy is about bringing everything to the surface that needs to be healed. It's illuminating the things that we can't see. Like, if you're someone that, let's say you're in a relationship and it starts turning into a situationship, and you're not even sure, like, do they even like me? Because I have no idea. I have no idea. They're hot, they're cold, you know. But sometimes you can do things that you don't really realize that you're doing, or you don't realize you're giving them too much of your time or effort or energy. You know, you don't realize you're giving more than they're giving. Okay, even if it's about a job, you know, maybe you've been just putting in way too much damn work when someone else, you know, a coworker isn't putting in enough. Um, but it's tied to your emotions. I do feel like there's a major shift that's coming for you, Leo, in regards to this. And like I said before, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it's coming because we have this Queen of Cups here. The moon, this Queen of Cups is very intuitive energy. That's the Queen of Cups and the moon. That's a lot of healing energy going on here. It's all emotional changes and shifts, and this is shadow work, digging down, you know, to heal everything that needs to be healed. Digging out the sludge. Let me get another one on that. Justice in reverse. That's Libra energy. There's where it becomes balanced out. It's going to become balanced out. Let me get my other deck again. Okay, let me see if there's any other messages for Leo before I close out the reading. I'll be here, Miss Fran. I think I'll be here. I will be here. Any other... Actually, I want to shuffle this again. I want to shuffle this again, Leo. Spirit, do we have any final message for Leo? Anything else Leo needs to know right now? Queen of Pentacles again. I'm sorry. You know what? It is going to be the Queen of Pentacles. It's going to be more than the Ten of Pentacles. I keep saying Queen of Pentacles. Well, this one is a Queen of Pentacles, but this one over here is a 10. And I said Queen before. Okay. So this is very grounded, stable energy, secure, can be financial, monetary, all the things. All right. This it's coming, Leo. Okay. I think a lot of you are really, could be even a promotion if it's about a job. Empress in reverse. More earth energy. I feel like that has to do with you nurturing yourself, you looking out for yourself. Some of you might be looking out for other people too much as opposed to looking out for yourself. Page of Pentacles. That might be it right there. The Empress is like all four queens rolled into one. Okay. She gives birth to things. It's very nurturing energy. Okay. Literally, you know, it can mean that you're pregnant. I'm not saying that you are, but this is in reverse. She's in between the queen and the page. So the Empress is about manifesting. Okay. It's very close to the Magician card as far as manifestation. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and over here the Page, the baby step Pentacles. This is new effort. So I feel like to get to this point where you're the Queen of Pentacles, sitting all pretty here in the tree, you know, secure and grounded. I'm not telling you not to be nurturing with other people or not to care too much about other people. I guess what Spirit's trying to say here is look out for you before you do the other. Okay? Or look out for you more. Because some of you, it feels like you may be giving so much of yourself to other people that you don't have enough left for you. Okay? If that makes sense, if that resonates for you. So anyway, Leo, hopefully you enjoyed your reading. If any Leos are here watching this, thank you guys for coming to watch your reading. I'm going to take a little break here. I can pull one or two cards if anybody wants any. First, I need to do a couple technical things. So bear with me for a minute, okay? I will be right back. Hey, Lava, can you hear me? I didn't even know that you were in the room. I'm here. I was only seeing the chat for the mobile and not for the horizontal. Actually, I think I'm going to turn the horizontal off. Am I still here? Probably not. I don't think I am. Let's see. Oh, I am? Oh, okay. I think I restarted. So. Oh my god, I'm so confused. I realized that lava was in the horizontal because there went my arm and my leg. No, I don't think I would have done it, Fran. Lava was in the because I'm doing horizontal and vertical at the same time. I figured it out with OBS, but then you have to have the YouTube going as well. Oh, he was a security. Well, that's good. At least he's a security guy. But so lava when lava was in the horizontal live, I couldn't see his messages because I'm looking at it on my phone. I can't see way over to my my monitor. I'm gonna have to hook my other monitor up so I can move it closer so I can read from there and not my phone. Because it was only showing me the mobile messages and not both of them at the same time. Lord. Where are my other oracle cards? I'm glad I figured it out. I had to use this app called Atrum or whatever. It's like a plug-in thing for OBS. So you can do the horizontal and the vertical at the same time. Lord, I messed around with the thing for hours earlier. So I'm like, yay, it's working. But then when I finished the Leo reading, I went over and I went because you have to create like two separate streams. Like you have to schedule one for the horizontal, then you have to schedule one for the vertical. And they have two different stream keys to put in OBS. And the chat thing pops up, but see, so then you end up with the two different views on YouTube. But I wasn't looking over there. Like I was just looking. I brought my phone over so I can see the chat. So anyway, when I finished the Leo, well, once you get it all this stuff in there that you have to put in, it's really not. But as far as seeing it, the chat should have. I think I closed off. I had it connected through OBS before, and the chat box pops up. But like I said, I really can't read that far because my monitor is like over on my other desk. So when I finished the Leo reading, because I was also recording it separately at the same time. Because when I do, the only thing I don't like about when I go live, then it doesn't go into my video section. You know what I mean? It stays in the lives where all the lives are. So if somebody goes to like, you know, my channel page, I mean, it was even confusing me. I was like, damn, like did I skip a sign? And because usually I just scan and like, which one did I do last? Which one am I on? And I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't skip that. I did it live because it was showing up in the live section instead of the video section. So MD said, oh, just record it while you're live and then you can put the separate video up. And I was like, okay, that'll work because then it'll be in the video section. So anyway, when I finished, I went over there so that I could quit recording the actual video because it was just for Leo, it's just supposed to be Leo video. So I'm like, okay, I'll go over and quit recording. So I did. But then I looked and I went into the horizontal view from YouTube and I was like, oh my God, lava was in here. I didn't even, lava didn't show up on my phone at all. Like I didn't see him. So then I was like, well, what the hell? Why didn't I see lava? I see him on my monitor, but I don't, because he was in the horizontal stream and not the mobile stream. So I was only looking at like the mobile chat. I was like, oopsie. That's why I think you're supposed to do the one in OBS where it pulls it up. Yeah, lava goes in MDs all the time, or he did. Yeah. He came in yesterday when I went live. Like, I hadn't seen him around for quite a while, and I was like, oh, hey, lava. But I was like, oh, shit. Lava was in here, and I wasn't even talking to him. Well, at least I discovered it, you know? Better now than later. But I can pull the monitor. I'll just have to pull my monitor over closer to where I can read. But but I don't know. There's like, it says there's only 2 people in here. Probably me and you. So I don't think the mobile's making a big difference. You know what I'm saying? I just thought, well, that would be good. I can do 2 at once, and then it'll show up in the shorts feed. So I don't know. I'll have to look at the stuff after the fact, I guess. I don't know. I just like, well, you're not learning, girl. You've been doing lives for a long time. But I would like doing it from the car. You stick it in the damn phone holder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a lot of space here. Like, my space is limited. I've got everything in my little corner. The one that you saw, like when I did the one with MD, when the shit show live happened and I screamed at the top of my lungs at my dog. Actually, you missed that part, I think. Well, because I saw it in YouTube. Originally, I found it when I was getting ready to go live with it. Like, it says, oh, you can dual stream. And I'm like, well, what are they talking about? And then I couldn't figure out how to do it. So today I'm like, okay, I'm going to look it up. And I tried the other day, yesterday, but it didn't come out. There was no vertical. So today I messed around with it. But then people are using the overlays, and I'm like, I don't know how to use overlays. What the hell? Like, how do I do that? So then I went down that rabbit hole. Which I did get one added, like on here. You can only see at the very bottom towards the chat box. I messed around with the vertical overlay, and I was like, whatever. I don't need one for the vertical. But it's just, I like going live like this as opposed to like if people can see my face when I'm doing the cards, because just that distracts me. I'm just thinking like, do I look like shit? Like, what do I look like? Do I got makeup in the corner of my eye? Do you know what I mean? Like, it just like it distracts me. Which is why I've only done videos like this mainly, because then I can focus, because I really don't have to pay a lot of attention, you know. Just like I'm trying to get used to like reading and paying attention to the chatters at the same time. So, but I gotta get the views. I don't either, Fran. I don't. I do it for my other channel. Um, but on those, I don't know. I just go into a different like mode on those because I'm like telling a story kind of thing. So it's different. And I got the microphone in front of me, and you know, it's just different, I guess. I don't know. My monitor just went to sleep, so now I can't. Yeah, so it's just, I don't know. So then when I turned off, I'm like, well, I'll just quit streaming horizontal, whatever, and stay, you know, vertical. But then I think I shut off the vertical for a second because I was like, oh my God, where'd it go? Like I couldn't see it anymore. I'm just trying to keep doing it so I can get used to it more. Or maybe, because once I do it for each individual sign, I figure, well, I've done it before, but I haven't done it for a long time where I did all the signs. OBS is easy. Like MD had to tell me how to do it, like how to set up, you know, like where do I put my webcam settings in and the microphone and stuff. But webcam is, or OBS is easy. I don't do anything fancy on it. I just mainly, you know, record on it. Like I don't really, I'd never done streaming on it because I didn't do streaming. But I kind of tune out. If I'm not live, I tune out. You know what I mean? I'm just like in my own little world, doing the reading. I don't have like trolls and all that shit coming in. Yeah, I mean, if I got it, you know, I just feel weird. I don't know. I don't think MD gets it. Like he's, you know, when I was live with him and he's like, well, just turn it on and like do whatever. I'm like, I don't know. I can't do that. Well, I won't have any trolls for a while because I won't have that many people watching anyway. So, you know, because I think you don't get them for a while, right? See, I didn't even have it on all messages. I had it on top messages. Yeah, I just have to like do it in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like I had to figure out my own way to do it. I guess is what it boils down to. I don't know. I don't know. Like if that were me and I went into some live and it said they were, you know, a tarot card reader, and then I scroll on there and they're like doing some other thing that doesn't relate to that, I'd be like, well, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I don't know. I just overthink. I think too much. I'm too particular and, you know, like there's a lot of tarot readers, and there's a couple. There's one that he started out just using his phone doing lives, and that's all he's really ever done. And he got into video second. But then there's like another woman who only does lives like at Christmas time, or maybe twice a year at most. So, you know, I don't know. I just slacked off a lot for different reasons in the past. So my channel went to shit, basically. So now I gotta, like, you know, get it going again. I don't know. You want any cards, friend? I think you're the only one in here. It still says 2 people. Yeah, I don't want to overload either, like I was already stressing earlier. But that was just because I was trying to figure shit out. But I wait till the last minute, like, oh, I really should, like, figure that out now if I'm going to go live later. But I didn't plan on, like, looking at overlays and shit. All right. You got a question, or do you just want me to see what comes out, or what? What sign do I do next? Sagittarius, that's MD sign. I'll do that tomorrow. And I rescheduled my house for tomorrow because we're supposed to get more snow. It's already like the frozen tundra out there. Yeah, I've done that before too. Because, see, I tried it all, like, oh, you should have the thumbnail. It's got to be clickable. It's got to be this, that, and the other. But it didn't seem to make a difference. So I just quit doing it for this channel. Oh, there's Lava. I see Lava now. Now I see Lava. Hey, Lava, I wasn't ignoring you before. I was streaming in 2 different ways, and I didn't know you were in here, actually. Lava, I didn't see you in MD's live. Is he still live, Fran? Because I have no idea, because I can't check. I can't check if he's on or not. He was, but I had to go out of there to start this. That was at 9 o'clock. He was in Boston. And what was it you said, Lava, about your accident again? Did you say your scrapes were going away or something? I noticed it when I was like, oh shit. Lava was in here and I didn't know, and I didn't see him. And I need a drink. I know that much. He's not. He must have got frustrated. He was in he was in Boston before. But well, I don't know. He's not missing. He was live a while ago, Lava. Lava, it's the Mad Dasher 420. You got to make sure you're subscribed, or you won't get the, and you got to put the notifications on. I thought you were subscribed to him before. Which deck do you want, Fran? Do you want my new one or this other one? I'm shuffling both of them because I didn't know which one you'd want. I'll give you your pick. Yes, leg joint, side, middle, little scratch. Final skin removed 2 inches. Ugh. Okay. Because you like the sunflowers. Fran likes the sunflower. I like the new deck. Like I said, I haven't even seen all the cards yet. So sometimes a card comes out and I'm like, what card is that? I haven't seen it yet. Fran, did you say, am I asking a question or am I just giving you whatever comes out? So you're only... Why is my Siri going on right now? Oh my god. So on his Mad Reacts page, Lava, up at the top, there should be a link to the Mad Dasher. Oh, I don't know. He might have unlinked it. I don't know if he stupid monitor keeps going off. I don't know if he unlinked it or not. Do you have a specific question, Fran? Or do you want me to just whatever comes out? That's it, Lava, right there. The Mad Dasher 420. Like, you have to search that whole thing. But it should be linked on the Mad Reacts, or it used to be. I don't know if he still has the link there for that or not. No question? All right. Miss Fran said no question. Let's see how many knights come out in this one. Let's see if any knights or kings come out for Fran. My cat and dog, they've been all screwed up since last Saturday. My cat is like deathly afraid of my dog now. I mean, it's just been like a nightmare. Like a complete nightmare. Like, I've had to keep my dog in his crate half the time because I don't want her to like swat at him again and have him stand up for himself again. Because I don't want to go through that again. Ugh. Like, she acts like she doesn't know him. You know, she's 13 years old and he's 10 years old. That's how long they've been together. I know. She's a very skittish cat, though. She just gets redirected aggression. I don't know why she did it that night. Normally, she only goes after him. Like, anytime she thinks one of the other animals is hurt, she automatically goes after the dog. Like, she gets this redirected aggression. It's really weird. And she'll like swat at him. And he never used to stand up for himself till a couple years ago when he was like, the hell with that. You ain't doing that shit to me no more. So now she's like freaked out by it because he never did it before. So she's been like completely afraid of him since Saturday. She's better than she was. It's getting better, but it's slow. It's like, oh my God, I can't handle this. Stressing me out. All right, let's pull some cards for Fran. Anything. What does Fran need to know? There's that damn judgment card again. It keeps coming out. You got... Okay, good, Lava. He won't be live tomorrow, though, because he takes Fridays off from going live. So he'll be live Saturday at some point, I think. All right, Judgment in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Yep, he won't be live till Saturday. So not tomorrow. Because him and Lauren go to the movies tomorrow. Leave it to Fran. There goes Fran again. Knight of... Fran with the Knight of Swords. Here he comes. And he's on a motorcycle. Look, this one even has cactus. Cactus and... What the hell is behind him? It looks like... I don't know what that is. It looks like dried flowers or wheat or something. Like, what is that? Can you... Oh! Never mind. Those are the... Those are the swords, because they're arrows. They're arrows in this deck. I was like, what the hell is he carrying? He's got cactus coming down the road. Okay. Oh my goodness. But I think he came out in reverse, right? I think I flipped him over to show him to you. Yeah, he came out in reverse first. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna take him in the upright because I can't remember. Judgment, Page of Cups in reverse. Knight of Swords. Oh, let me see. I gotta pull some more because I don't... The Sun in reverse. Bad news. That's not good. That's not good. Judgment in reverse. Page of Cups. Like, Page of Cups in the upright can be a... Oh, gross, Lava. Rats are disturbing me. For 8 hours? Oh, God. Ugh. Page of Cups, that can be like somebody asking you on a date. Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Knight of Swords is fast-moving energy. This Knight of Swords... Normally, Knight of Swords doesn't bother me, but for some reason, I'm getting a little bit of a off feeling here. Let me get another one. So apparently, India has rats. So, no, there's no way I would be... No rats are coming near me. Temperance. Patience. Patience and balance. For some, this Knight of Swords is right in the middle of the table here. Oh, you might not be able to see it. I'm gonna move it over. This Knight of Swords, man, I'm telling you what, this Knight of Swords creeps me out. Maybe it did come out in the reverse, because normally Knight of Swords doesn't, I don't get that feeling. Like, you know, they're very logical and all about goals and stuff. However, I don't know if this is the most honest Knight of Swords. And the knights are, they can have like an immature quality, usually when they're in reverse. It's almost like there's somebody here saying, like, just have patience with me, you know. I feel like you almost know this person, like almost like they came in to apologize, or they're coming in to apologize, and like they're saying all this stuff, but the stuff doesn't seem like it's they're telling the truth. Let me pull more cards, because I don't know what's going on with this. Pull more cards. Let's see. Tell me more about this. Oh, my damn monitor went off again. I guess it doesn't matter. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, let's see. Whoa, that card flew. Oh, shit. We have a tower, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming from manhole drainage to make hole to connect front door, bottom at corner. Oh. Miss Hustler's here. Send your little wave emoji there, Miss Hustler. It's in the reverse, Fran. However, okay, so I feel like this person, I don't know, you know this person. See, okay, now I just got done saying this. Hold on, my stupid monitor's on my nerves. Remember when I said, like, they don't seem like, I keep getting the feeling that this person isn't honest, like, oh, you know, something like, I'm different, I'm not like how I was. I get the feeling you know this person, like they've apologized to you before, but then even after they apologize, shit fell apart. Like shit went south. Like shit went south, or they said they were going to apologize and then they didn't. It's just the energy coming off of this is just, it's funky. Okay, let me get, oh, I'm afraid to ask. Okay. I need some more clarity. Oh, there goes Hustler. Hustler, you should count how many times you say hi like that. Hey, Van, yep, you can right now. I'm pulling some for Fran. Okay. I'm going to clarify this Knight of Swords. I'm almost afraid to ask. Spirit, let me get another one on this Knight of Swords. Tell me more. Okay, 2 came out. I'm going to take them. I always take them because I feel like if 2 are coming out, there's a reason. Justice. Libra energy. They could be a Libra. But this is also about fairness. Cheering you? What do you mean, hustler? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's exactly what this feels like. I feel history with this Knight of Swords. And I don't know, like, if there were legal things going on, but there feels like it's almost like hanging out with this person is like playing a game of Russian roulette or something. That's the only it's gross. Like, it's, I don't know, I can't even, it's funky. It's just it feels funky. I want another one because this Knight of Swords is like, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it quite yet. Well, we didn't know that. We weren't cheering you. What do you mean? Hustler, you're confusing me. All right, let me get another one. Ugh, okay, Spirit's giving me chills. Like, this is not nice. And I don't say that often. Like, I don't, like, there's really no reason. I kept saying, like, Knight of Swords usually doesn't make me feel this way, but right now this person is funky. They have funky energy. Page of Wands, like this, they don't put in any effort here or something. There's Page of Wands in the reverse. That's, well, that's good, hustler, but what do you mean what was it you said? I'm hurt, you guys cheering me. What were we cheering? Lava, this isn't for Leo. This is Fran. These are Fran's cards. I'm just pulling them. She didn't ask a question. I'm just, whatever comes out. And there's a whole lot coming out, apparently. Because, like, this person right here is... Okay, deep breath. I need a deep breath here. It's just like the energy of... They're not. This is not like on... like a person who says... They say things that they think you want to hear. Just to benefit themselves. You know, like false promises. It's not good energy at all. Yeah, I believe it, Fran, because I'm seriously I feel grow, like I can feel it. It feels from the first time that this card, you heard me say, like, I don't normally feel this way, but something here with this Knight of Swords is not right. And, like, it's... Okay. All right. Okay. So that's probably where the Libra's coming in, this, or the Justice, which can be court issues, you know, divorces, legal stuff. But see, this card is staring at me. That's part of the problem here is this card is staring at me. And it's like the energy of, like, he just doesn't give a damn. Like, he doesn't care. Like, he really doesn't. It's whew. And it took a minute. Like, I felt that initially, and then the you know, and then I pulled a card and another card, and it seemed to get worse, which is why it seems like he's going to tell you what he thinks he wants you to hear, but he's not telling you the truth. Like, they just tell you what they think you want to hear for their own benefit. It's okay. What else do we get with this Sun card? Because this is... Oh, hold on. I had a bunch of them that flipped. Everything is a game. Yep. That's it. Like, he doesn't care. He just, like... Now, typically, when I feel this kind of energy is like a Knight of Wands in reverse. This kind of threw me because it's Knight of Swords, and it's in the upright. I don't know. It might have come out in reverse. I don't remember. Sometimes I turn around just to talk about the card at first. What about the Sun in reverse? Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Like, this is miserable miserable energy here. It's like the Sun card, it's the happiest card in the deck. And it's in the reverse. Queen of Cups is in reverse. That's emotional, you know, it's love and emotions, and this is all the emotional unhappiness. Ooh, he texted you the other day? Yeah, he sounds like my son's dad. Like two peas in a pod. Because my ex did the same thing with my son. He just saw him when it was convenient for him, which wasn't very often. Oh, she already did, Lava. So yeah, I mean, this is like torn up emotionally. The Sun in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. You know, it's like completely unhappy emotionally. But then we have Temperance, which is balance. Okay, what do we get with this Temperance? Oh, God. King of Swords. King of Swords. Okay, let's see. this is when it hit me. So when the temperance card came out, it is kind of when it hit me, like when I said, oh, like they apologize and, you know, tell you whatever, to get back in the good graces, you know, like, oh, never do it again, blah 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 blah, you know. And it hit me when this temperance card came out, because it's like, you know, temperance is patience, divine timing, and it's like someone saying like, oh, I won't do it again, just be patient with me, just have patience. um so the feeling came up of someone saying that, but at the same, but I knew it wasn't honest. They weren't being honest. So it's like they're saying that I'm changed. So it's like a person trying to pretend that they're the King of Swords, which is, that's the next step up from a knight. So the King of Swords is more mature than the Knight of Swords. But in this case, he's just trying to project like he's the King of Swords, but he's not. He's over here. Like, he's lower than the Knight of Swords. So it's like this fall. It's a mask that it's like a mask he's wearing here. Yeah, it's icky. Ugh, it's icky. I feel like I need to clear my space of the energy. Like, ugh. Yeah, my niece recently left someone exactly the same way. Like like she has my parallel life in so many ways. Like, it's so crazy. So I see, you know, her going through the exact same stuff I went through, and it triggers me so bad because she's my niece, and I'm like, you're better than this. Like, you know, I want to like shake her, you know. Luckily she did finally make the break, you know. And I was just like, oh, and he's still giving her a hard time, of course, because they have a kid together, so, you know, there's that. I mean, the good thing with hers is, you know, her ex wants to see their son. So, but then when he has him, because they do week on, week off, when he has their son, during that whole entire week, he's like a major asshole. Like, he's more of an asshole than he typically is. Because when he has him for the week, he feels like powerful. Like, I hold all the cards because I got him right now. And then complete, like, for the whole entire week, he's an asshole to her. Ugh. All right, I want to pull some more on this Knight of Swords. Like, what? Tell me more about this person. World in reverse, unfinished business. You don't say. Like, you don't say. Ugh. He's giving me a damn headache. Let's see. Never say never, Fran. 8 of Wands. Oh, there's all the He's not done texting you, Fran. He's not done texting you. Like, or this is just saying communication between you two. This can be a lot of like text messages, communication, but it's here with the World in reverse, which is saying there's unfinished business. Girl, I don't blame you. I'd be blocking him too. There's some okay. No, Spirit. No. Okay, I gotta go back over here to. Like, Spirit is telling me I have not pulled any more cards since this. The World in reverse with the 8 of Wands. Like, he still has a thing for you. That didn't come. That's not coming from me, Fran. That was what I heard in my head. Like, even if he does not show this, he's still got a thing for you. There's something here. I know. I know. Yeah, well, that, okay. What about judgment? Okay, I want to get more over here. Queen of Wands in the reverse with the judge. Well, I wonder if she's a fire sign. In that, like, Queen of Wands in the reverse, I call that fire energy gone wrong. See? Spirit knows, because that didn't come from me. He's drunk texting you. I don't know what you know, but this Queen of Wands, like, that's whoever, I don't know, like, this is very argumentative, like, this is actually fire sign energy here, but it's in the reverse. Like, Queen of Wands in the reverse wants to control everything. Like, this is over controlling, aggressive, argumentative. Here with this judgment in reverse, Queen of Pentacles. He may be getting some karma right now. Let's just say that. Let me get another one. This. Oh. Ace of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. I don't know. This could even be... Well, no, that wouldn't be you unless you get really pissed off at him. 2 of Swords. There, see, it's... But it's like, I feel like at some point he's going to say that he wants to start over again with you. What about the Page of Cups with the Tower? Page of, Page of Cups in reverse with the Tower in reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse. That's like that's like the ending of a commitment. With the Tower, you don't say Spirit. But this I think is this here is talking about you, like you and you're split up with him. Or it could be the second time when because this here was him when I said it's like somebody, apologizing and saying they're gonna be different and then they're not, and then the tower happens, the shit falls apart again. Let me get another one on that. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. My spirit guides are cracking me up tonight because, all right, so I said this was the Four of Wands, but I just noticed that it's the Five of Wands, okay, which is like competition, conflict, but it's in the reverse. But so when I said this was the Four of Wands, and because it looks like when I glance at it, I'm like, oh, it's the Four of Wands, because the wands are always upright, because I've never seen these cards in this deck. And I go to get another one, and this one is the Four of Wands. It's like, my spirit guides are like, okay, that wasn't the Four of Wands, but this is. Like, you said the card wrong the first time, so here, we're going to actually give you the... we're going to give you the Four of Wands that you thought you had. Oh my god. Okay, very funny. I swear. But this is Five of Wands in the upright. That's like conflict, competition, internal struggle. And it's here with the Tower in the reverse, the Page of Cups in the reverse. And then literally the Four of Wands. Because see, this is like, Four of Wands is about foundations, commitments, weddings, celebrations, engagements, that type of thing. But when it's in the reverse, it's like the ending of, commitment, the ending of a foundation. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Thank you, Spirit Guides. I know. They got a sense of humor. Oh my god, that was so funny. Okay. Well, thank you anyway, Spirit Guides, for making me laugh. Because it certainly got me away from this icky energy right here. Oh, okay. Okay, what about the Sun with the Queen of Cups? Oh, no. Four swords in the reverse. I'm telling you, he is going to like come after you, like wanting to get back together or something. There's something here. Like he's gonna want a do-over. Four of Swords in the upright is taking a break. This is in reverse. Let me get another one on that. This one wanted to flip. What is that? King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is Mr. Instability here. Like no money, unstable, no effort. which is why he creates unhappiness and emotional turmoil. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. There's something that's going to happen here. That's right, Lava. Everyone is traveling in their own way. Depends on beliefs, mistakes, acceptance, and not to punish. Try to be positive. All right. Temperance with King of Swords. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, more Pentacles in reverse. In the upright, it's like it's harvesting growth, you know, money, stability, material things, you know, financial things. And here it's in the reverse. Right by this King of Pentacles in reverse with the Temperance and the King of Swords. It's like same old story. He's trying to act like he's the King of Swords, but he's not. He's the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's... Oh. Let me get another one on that. Magician. Oh. See that? That's not your energy. That is him. He is trying to make this shit happen. He will be trying to make this happen. So you might want to keep him blocked. Just saying. Just the facts. You might want to keep him blocked. Blocked and locked. No. Absolutely not. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, let's pull a few cards for Fran. 20 cards later. 20 cards later. We have the entire reading. I had to pull more, though. I had to pull more. I had to pull more when I started getting that weird feeling. Trying to see what this asshole is up to. He's gonna try and manifest that shit. But he's willing to wait. That's over here. Probably can't see it. It's over here with this Temperance. He's like, I got all the time in the world to make this happen. I got all the time in the world to make her think I'm now the King of Swords. See, this deck uses Native American images, which for me is I won't get into why, but there's one Native culture in particular that I'm very in tune with, and I know about. So the King of Swords, there's literally an eagle here. And it's something very sacred for them. Like the eagle carries the truth. The eagle carries prayers to Great Spirit, also known as God, whatever you call it. The King of Swords is typically, you know, they're in control and they know what they're doing. They have goals. They think logically. They tell the truth. But this dude here, he just wants you to think that's what he is. That's not what he is. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Why is there something being held? All right, that can stay long. Hey, Candy. Okay, what was I doing? All right, I got sidetracked. All right, let me see if there's any more that we need to know. Although I don't think there is anything we need to know because there's a whole lot going on with these cards as it is. Ugh. Okay. Anything else? I'm going to use my other deck for this. Oh, again. Coming back around. Trying to come back around. Same card, 2 different decks. Yeah, I'm learning shit that I didn't even necessarily want. Yeah. Yeah, it was apparent that he was not good. Whew. Could also be 4 months. There's the Page of Cups again. Look. I'm saying he's gonna come back around. With what? Here is an apology. Again. I don't even know. The other Page of Cups is buried somewhere. Where is it? I don't even know anymore. It's here. Gonna come back around with an apology. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Double card confirmation. Like, I know, Spirit. I know. We know. We know. They want Fran to know this. With the 10 of Wands. An uphill battle. Lots of baggage. A heavy load. Look, literally, like, this sums up. These 3 cards, like, sum up everything that I said in the other cards. 4 Swords in reverse. Coming out from a break. Coming out of a rest. Page of Cups. Apology. 10 of Wands. Here's where the shit show happens. And again, you're like, you know, it's because 10 of Wands is very similar to the 10 of Swords. So, okay, hey, they come back. Okay, I accept your apology. Days, months, weeks later, it goes right back to this shit. Fran, I've been saying shit show a lot lately. I don't know why. I don't think it's my guides making me say it, but they make me say others. They make me say, what did they make me say? Oh, they made me say he was going to come back around. That's right, because I was like, oh no, I didn't even want to say it. That wasn't me. It was in my, the words just came right to me. I was like, oh, I don't think I want to say that. And they keep saying it over and over. You gotta watch. It's trust. Don't trust me, but trust because my guides are saying he's gonna do that. It's coming. It's gonna happen. Now, I kept getting the 4 of Swords. Could be 4 months. within that time frame. I don't know. But like I said, he's patient when it comes to that. Like it's like he's plotting and planning. It's like he's plotting and planning. It literally feels like he's almost like he's sitting with a piece of paper, jotting the shit down. Like, how am I going to get Fran back? Like, seriously. Probably before he's drunk texting is when he's got the piece of paper, jotting the shit down. Just saying. I mean, whew. Ask Fran if she wants me to pull some cards for her. It'll be fun, they said. It'll be a good time. Oh, Lord. Oh. Everything like that. The guides definitely wanted you to have that information. Because you didn't ask a question. You just like, whatever comes out. Well, damn, we didn't know all that shit was going to come out now. Shit. Woo. Yeah. And this is the first time I think I've seen this King of Swords in this deck. Shoo. So let's see, it's January. So between now and May. Damn, Fran, shit. Now every time that King of Swords comes out in a reading, I'm gonna be paranoid. Like, no, not the King of Swords again. Don't give me this card. I have so many issues that it's best to just see what. Well, it's actually that's why I do my readings like that. I mean, unless it's like a personal reading, somebody pays for a personal reading and they want to ask a question, then fine, they can ask a question. But like when I do my videos and stuff, like all the signs, I just do it. I do it as a general reading because I feel like the most important message that you're supposed to hear is what you're going to hear. Like, and I think even if you don't see it, like when when I post the video or whatever, you might run across from it weeks later. But if it makes sense for you and it helps, and like that's when you were meant to see it at that time. Because I used to do, love readings and, a love reading and a regular one for each sign. And yeah, 4 months. Well, what's funny too is Lava was talking about rats when I do you remember Lava was talking about rats when I started? Because I was like, oh, gross, Lava, you have rats? Like, nasty. And then that whole entire reading happened. Like, the symbolism is a little bit crazy there. I was talking about a rat. And then that reading happened. But yeah, I don't really do the separate like loved ones anymore. I just usually do them just like as a special thing. I don't know. Good hard work, Lisa. Thank you, Lava. I don't really do much work. I'm just the card interpreter. That's all I am. Because those words that came to my head, I didn't even want to say that. I was like, oh no, don't tell me that that's what's going on here. I don't want to say that. Man. Well, the love readings it's like you end up doing multiple in one because some people are single, some people are in a relationship, but they're having issues with the love relationship, so it's kind of like you end up doing two separate readings in the one, and I don't know. I just like doing readings that seem more like me, that relate to other things besides love connections. Like who's going to be my next boyfriend or whatever. I don't know. Because that's what the majority of the tarot card readers on YouTube do. It's like, I don't, I'd rather do the readings that actually can help in, more than just that. And that's why I just do whatever. If it turns into a love reading, then I'm go with the flow, If it turns into Fran's ex, then okay. Then that's what we're doing. Ooh, that was crazy. You're welcome, Fran. Like, yeah, I have. Ooh, that one threw me off guard. Like, okay, I'll pull a few cards, Fran. Ooh. But see, Spirit wanted you to like hear that message, like, because they know. We don't know what's going on, They know. They want, and they feel that's important for you to know that. Like, you already know how he is. Do you know what I mean? You know the man. I feel like they more wanted you to know, like, he's gonna come back around and do this again. Like, he's, So 4 months, that would be May. It doesn't have, I mean, there's no way to know it would be 4 months, but that Four of Swords kept coming back. It came up twice, and it came up when I asked for the last few cards. It came up again, which is why that makes me feel like it could be within a 4-month time period. But I'm telling you, like, he has patience when it comes to this. Like I said, it's like he's sitting and writing out the to-do list, how to get Fran back. I don't know. It's like, it was very, very weird. No need to go to church. Leisha will set. Lava, I'm not a matchmaker. Lava thinks I'm a matchmaker. Are you Or are you talking about Fran needs a love reading to see who her next boyfriend's gonna be? I think that other person left. I don't even remember their name now. They said they had if they could ask a question. That was when I first started for Fran. Oh, Lava. Fran's got plenty of man options. It is. That's why I'm thinking, Fran, that maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say it was a warning, but maybe there's something in particular. Unless it refers to the whatever the insurance stuff you were talking about. Renew, is that your name? Hello? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I don't think it was about that though. Because that Four of Swords was there. I really don't. Okay, hi Renew. You might know. Well, as long as you know, Fran, that's all that matters. But there's, it's. I don't know. I swear that man's coming back. Because that, like, they really wanted that message to get to you. Like, it was. I asked for the last message, and out came those 3 cards. Like I'm telling you, here it is. 3 cards. Summed up. I don't know, there's something there it's like that was the main reason for those cards coming out. Like I keep wanting to say like it's a red flag for some reason, but I don't know exactly what the reason is. Oh, after school gets out for the summer. Oh, I Renew. I just got done pulling her cards. I just literally did a bunch of them. We were just chatting after the fact. Just the cards, certain cards came out multiple times, so there was one message in particular that was extremely important in that reading. I feel like Franny's waiting for school to get out or something. I like the timing of that. I don't know. But there's definitely a reason why you were supposed to know that information. Like writing on the notepad, yep, I'm gonna do this in May. Like it just, there's something, I don't know. There's, phew. I'd say definitely have the block on in May. Just saying. Oh, goodness. Okay, does anybody else want a few cards pulled? My famous last words. Don't be sorry, because that was, you were meant to know that information. Once I started getting that, yes, he does, and I felt that, which is why I was like, no, I gotta pull some more here, because I could feel that, and I was kind of, because at first I thought, why do I feel like this? The cards are not really reflecting right now anything that should feel that funky. I call it funky. So that's what I was like, no, nope, I need to pull some more on this. Because it didn't make sense. Like as soon as I saw that Knight of Swords, I was like, oh, something's not right here. Okay, so what does Renew need to know right now? Okay. Let's see. Let me pull a few for Renew. What does Renew need to know right now? Spirit, what does Renew need to know right now? What does Renew need to know? Ten of Cups. That's good. That's emotional happiness. A lot of times that is a family type of energy. Kids, grandkids, spouse, significant other. What else does Renew need to know right now? Oh, Three of Swords. Three of Swords can be a little bit of upset. Let's see what else I get. Eight of Wands. There could be someone, perhaps in a family dynamic. Could be some communication issues. You've got the Three of Swords, which can be a little bit of can be a little bit of anxiety. It it can be some heartache. I mean, it's kind of obvious from the card. But swords, that's a lot of that has to do with our thinking. We can get stuck in negative thoughts if we've been hurt. If something's painful. There could be somebody that you cut off communication with. That maybe you quit speaking with them, maybe you quit texting with them. It can be immediate family. And I'm saying that because of this 10 of Cups a lot of times has to do with a family dynamic. So it can be immediate family, extended family. It can be a love connection, relationship type connection. Let me see what else I get. Let me get more on this 10 of Cups. Clarify this 10 of Cups for me. Hangman in reverse. Hangman in reverse, it's gaining some perspective about the situation. It's getting the bigger picture. It's getting the bigger picture when it comes to this person or situation. So it feels like you may have something, it can be like new information that you gained when you it's like taking a step back to look at the bigger picture instead of focusing on details. What about the 3 of Swords? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, that's 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Isn't the happiest type of energy. This 3 of Swords, there's some stress creeping in there. Some anxiety. Can be thinking about how, a person or people have hurt you. It's a feeling. It can be a feeling of, not feeling secure, not feeling stable. Let me get one on the 8 of Wands. I did block someone before the new year and been holding up, not answering the door. Okay. Clarify the 8 of Wands in reverse, please. Ooh, the Devil. Capricorn energy. This is so... it seems like I don't know, you may have, or maybe you will be, cutting off communication with some... Oh, I feel like I'm talking to Fran again. What's going on here tonight with the energy? The Devil, that's toxic energy. It's being... You can see the chains here. It's like feeling chained to someone or something. Toxic energy or toxic traits, toxic relationships. It can be like overly dependent relationships. Hey, hustler. But we're able to cut free from this energy. Like, we can get rid of the toxic, even if it's about ourselves, we know what toxic traits we have most of the time. Oh, I spend too much money, or, whatever the case may be. But this is cutting off. It's cutting someone. It's like you've quit talking to someone, or you've, like, oh, I need to get rid of that. Let me get some more on this. Nope. Bye-bye, Brianna. Let me get another one on that. Clarify the Eight of Wands and the Devil, please. Three of Cups. Could have been could be a third-party situation here. I don't know if that's resonating for you. Okay, there's renew. I did blocks. Okay, I already saw that message. Three of Cups can be a third-party situation if you're in a connection with someone and they have another connection you're unaware of. Let's get another one. King of Wands in reverse. Oh, yeah. This feels like I don't know, like a person just, like it's more, I don't know what's going on tonight, Spirit. Like, you're just throwing out some heavy messages. King of Wands in reverse, that can be like, over controlling, overbearing. Can be third party energy in a connection. It can be someone who tries to control, like overly control situations or people. That's fire energy gone wrong. That's what I call that. Can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to mean that the person is that sign. But it can be. What about the Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Chariot in reverse. Yeah, this feels like something here was definitely stopped. The connection, like it's almost like it came to a halt, or it was stopped, or it will be stopped. Eight of Swords, that's a lot of anxiety. It's stressful and it's a lot of anxiety. Eight of Swords. The good thing is, Eight of Swords is typically, it's anxiety, but a lot of times it's self-imposed. Like, we're in control of our own thoughts, right? So, I'm not saying it's easy. It's hard for sure. The Chariot in reverse too can also signify a move, someone moving away, moving further away, distance. Okay. What about the Ten of Cups with the Hangman? They were in a relationship for immigration purposes when I met them, and they lied to me about it. I trusted them. They were very Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm sorry, that's horrible. Okay, what about the Ten of Cups? Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Right here under the Ten of Cups. It went from like one extreme to the other here. That Hangman in reverse, that was your perspective when you found out that information. you know, you got the different perspective. Which is actually a good thing. Yeah, but see, then it put, finding all that out, of course, then you're emotionally unhappy. Nine of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Okay, let's see. What about, so now we know that situation. Spirit, let me have a few cards for future energies for renew in this situation. What else? What other information do they need to help them? Oh, Empress in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, I don't need that many cards, Spirit. Just give me one more. Oh God, not the four swords in reverse again. God. Eight of Cups in reverse, four swords in reverse. They are. Oh, man. What is going on tonight with the energy? This person might try to come knocking at the door. They move for a work program. Led me to, okay. They're back in the city. Okay. Both of these cards can be about someone wanting to come back. The Four Swords in reverse. We just we just had that card. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Emotionally coming back. Eight of Cups in the upright is walking away emotionally. Empress in reverse. It's not, the Empress in reverse is not it's not nurturing energy. It's I feel like they're going to try to connect with you somehow. They're going to try. But I'm not sure they're going to be like they want to. I feel like they want to. I don't know if they'll successfully, like, I don't know. Emotionally, they want to, is what I feel like I need to say, but I don't know if there's any action behind the want. I told them for lying, using me, they can come get their things and get, okay. Makes perfect sense. Well, if they come to get their things, they might try to get back together with you. Because it seems like emotionally this person wants to, although I don't see any like action cards behind that. Because you can want to do something on an emotional level, you can think about it, but unless you do something, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to do something. You know, they seem focused on staying in the country, not love. Well, it'd be kind of hard to be in a love relationship when you're already married for, for immigration purposes. You can't do stuff like that. Like, how are you gonna, be in a relationship with someone, but oh yeah, but I'm married to this person over here because I'm like, how would that even work out? I just, I don't get it. That must, there's a theme going on tonight here. There's something here. there's a theme. Well, I'm glad you left it if it was abusive. That's, yeah. Because a lot of us in here tonight have been there and done that, apparently. Just put the stuff outside then, Renew. Put it in a box or wherever you have to put it and put it outside and say, come and get it. Put it outside. And then you won't have to deal with them. Like, if that's how you have to do it, you gotta do stuff for your benefit, not for their benefit. Hustler, are you still here? Well, they must have got it from their dad then, apparently. That's crazy. I don't think Hustler's here anymore. They've had nearly 80. Yeah, well, you're certainly not obligated to give the stuff back. Hustler wanted me to pull cards, but I don't think she's in here now. But hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. Be right back. Oh, okay, I'm back. I feel better. Woo. Did Hustler come back at all? Oh, there you are. Do you, Hustler? You still want a couple cards? Thank you, Fran. Yes, Lava's already subbed to my channel. Lava watches all the readings. Okay, Hustler, do you have a question or just want me to see what comes out? A question or just see what comes out? Just see what comes out? The stuff that's been coming out tonight has been some heavy duty stuff. Okay. We're going to see what comes out. What's in my future? Look at Lava. I was like, any problem? Hustler, do you know Lava from MD's Lives? Lava used to be in there all the time. He hasn't been in lately. He got confused with the channel because he switched the channel he was doing the lives from. Okay. You don't? You've been around for a while. Okay. Messages for Hustler. What is in the future? Any messages? King of Swords again. Square, Sleeper, Gemini. Oh. And the Tower. Come on now. I shuffled these. Current energy, the Tower. This is a lot of change. It's a forced change. The Tower is when something needs to be changed in our life that we don't change it. And you're a Gemini. Okay. So if we don't change it, it's kind of like, the universe, God, whatever, however you see that, steps in to change it for us. It is like in those situations where, I'm just going to use an example. You're in a relationship, the other person's cheating, you know about it, but you're not leaving, so you're miserable. And then the universe kind of steps in and so something will happen to make you reach your like rock bottom, or it's like an unexpected change that life throws at you that you don't necessarily, it's almost like a forced change. Okay, that's the current energy. King of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let me see. Let me get another one. Six of Cups. This is nostalgia energy. This is about so cup energy is about emotions. It's being nostalgic about the past. Let me get some more. Let's get a few more. Tell me more about the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Chariot. The Chariot keeps coming out. Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse can be losing will or losing determination. Wow, crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot. You said that happened, hustler. Let me get another one on this tower. Damn cards are slippery. Ooh, the Emperor in reverse. This is actually the Aries card. I love this. This is like my favorite Emperor card now. It's like the most badass looking Emperor card I've ever seen. And this is Aries energy. So the Emperor makes the rule. Like the Emperor is in charge. You know, the Emperor's telling people what to do. You know, this can be boss energy. It's like an energy of authority. In a good way. When it's in the upright, it could, you know, could signify your boss or someone else's boss or your own energy. This one is in reverse and it's here with the tower. The Emperor in reverse is not good energy. The Emperor in reverse is someone, it's an energy of like over controlling, domineering. So it's like, you know, the worst boss you can think of, you know, someone on a power trip. It's just not good energy. This is the card of Aries. It's fire energy. It can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. I'm gonna have to get a clarifier on those two because that right here that's powerful stuff. Whoa, and the Temperance card again. Temperance, the Six of Cups. Overall energy is the Star card. This is a pretty Star card. This is about your hopes and your dreams. It's very healing energy. And the Temperance is too. The Temperance is like divine timing, patience. Six of Cups, that nostalgia kind of energy. It's a very emotional energy here. Like, I feel like I need to say to you, hustler, that you don't, if you don't understand it now, you'll understand why things happen the way that they did. Let me get some more cards. Clarify the King of Swords with the Chariot. There's an Empress again. She keeps coming out tonight, too. Manifesting, manifestation. All the queens rolled into one. She gives birth. I mean, she's pregnant. I mean, you could be physically pregnant. Or this just means nurturing yourself. Taking care of yourself. Let's get another one. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so you know, if you're feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, which is what the Five of Pentacles is in the upright. This is in the reverse. So like right now I feel like Spirit wants you to like take care of yourself. Nurture yourself, work on, you know, any goals you might have, work on your healing. Let me see what we get with this. I gotta clarify this Tower and the Emperor. Spirit, tell me more about the Tower and the Emperor. Eight of Cups, walking away from emotional difficulties. Magician in reverse. Magician keeps coming out too. So I feel like I need to say with this, there's trying to figure out how to say this. Fran, sometimes lava just talks away and, you know, we're not always sure. Anyway. Anyway. I feel like there's something about this connection. The one that just ended here. Here, Spirit keeps doing this to me tonight, I swear. This is coming from them and not necessarily the cards in front of me, but there's something I feel like with this connection that, no, don't worry, you don't have to, Fran. Almost like if you would have stayed in that connection, it would have kept you from maybe manifesting things, like achieving things that you want to achieve. Kind of like there was a roadblock there. Lisa, I'm sorry if I make any problem. You're not making any problems, Lava. You're good. So there was some aspect in that connection where it feels like it could have been holding you back in some way, is what I'm trying to say. And you may not even, you know, I don't know, you may not even realize that now or see that now. But I feel like in the future, if you don't see it now, you will at some point. Does that make sense, Hustler? Okay. And I don't know, it could be something to do with struggles with control aspect of the relationship or something in the relationship, because there's this Emperor here in the reverse, which can signify some over controlling kind of energy. So something could be significant with that. But I feel like, the reason this tower kind of swept in, like cleared it away, was to make space in your life so that you can be on the path that you're actually supposed to be on, the one Spirit knows you're supposed to be on. Okay. Let me go over to let me see what we get with the Six of Cups with the Temperance. Because your overall energy, you've got the Star card, which is about, manifesting your hopes and your dreams. So it's tied into this. So I feel like something in that connection was kind of a block somehow. Spirit, what about the Six of Cups, Temperance? Okay. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is also, I call the Knight of, now there's no gender in tarot. Sometimes I call the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Love. I feel like it's because there's someone better for you out there. When the time is right. Temperance, this is Archangel Michael on this card. It's that patience, divine timing. Everything happens as it should, when it should. Like on a, human level, we don't, we're like, well, I want it to happen now. Like, I want it to happen now. I want it to happen yesterday. Things happen when they're supposed to. And Spirit knows, when that is. We don't. Sometimes we don't always, we're not always getting the clues or the knowledge of that. But it's because that connection wasn't right for you and it was holding you back in some way. And there's someone better out there for you. Let me get another one. Five of Swords in the reverse. There's someone better out there. You're not going to be, it's like it's going to be less stressful, less conflict, less confusion. Let me get another one on the Star, your overall energy. Give me one more on the Star card, please, for Hustler. Not that many. Oh, too many, Spirit. Let's start over. One. Clarify the Star card. Okay. Two of Cups in reverse. There's that clarification again from Spirit. The Star card. Working on your hopes and dreams. Very healing energy. It's about balance. Bringing things into balance. Two of Cups in reverse. This is a close connection that has disconnected. So the close connection that you had disconnected so that you can work on your hopes and dreams, so that you can achieve them. because it wasn't going to happen with your last connection. Does that help, Hustler? My hype works? I didn't think it did. I thought you had to have more subscribers for that. Miska, please, does my crush like me? Do you mean you're a Leo? Oh, on my video. Okay, Lava. Thank you. Thank you, Lava. I didn't even know it was working on my videos. Honestly. I looked it up. I didn't think I had enough subscribers or something. Okay, so you're a Leo. Okay. I'm so glad I could help, Hustler. Okay, I have to, Miska, I have to shuffle the cards first. Actually, I'm going to use my other deck. And then I won't have to shuffle. Man, that new deck over there, I'm telling you what. It reminds me of my Tarot of the Abyss deck. Some pretty heavy-duty stuff. Cedra? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. I apologize if I'm not. Cedra? Alright. Does your crush like you? Fran's got a new subscriber. Fran's pretty cool, Lava. Okay. Does Cydra's crush like her? Tower in reverse. God, that tower keeps wanting to come out. Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy, that is a choice. Tower in reverse. It feels like one of you, possibly them, went through a big change pretty recently. I don't know if they have more than one option here. But there is a choice being made. Lovers is about a choice. It doesn't have to mean a love connection. It can be. I mean, you did ask a love type of question. Let me get another one. Oh, so those would be easier than these. In my opinion, anyway. 5 of Cups. Regret, remorse. I feel confusion here. I don't know if this person recently broke up with someone or you did. It feels like somebody's got some sadness. I don't know if they were already in a connection and it, like one of you broke up with someone. But there's some kind of sad emotional energy. Five of Wands. There's some competition. I feel like this person has maybe multiple options. It does feel like a choice will be made. I don't know if it's, the choice that you want. He is in a relationship and okay. Well, that makes sense. Well, if he's in a relationship, then he would have to. He might, he might make a choice. But if he did that, I feel like he would regret it. Like if he broke up I don't know, because it already felt like somebody did break off the relationship. Two of Pentacles in reverse. That's also somebody like choosing between two options. And the Tower in reverse, it's like something had already happened. I don't know exactly what the situation is. There's definitely competition though. Let me grab another one just to clarify this. Clarify the Lovers in reverse. Oh, jeez. Four Cups in the reverse. I feel like they're too emotionally attached to this person. Like, even if they broke up, I don't think they would, I don't think they would do anything at this point because I feel like they'd have to heal emotionally from that connection ending before they could start anything new. If that makes sense. Okay, guys, I think that's my last one for tonight. Because the energy that was coming out tonight in these readings was some heavy duty stuff. You're crazy doing DoorDash on car ride, but I do hear DoorDash. Oh, with bike. Well, everybody here is used to it. You're welcome. Everybody that does DoorDash, lives and all that, or in a car. I mean, that's what we're used to, Lava. There's people here that do the e-bikes. See if I'm going to get rich. Well, Gary, if you work hard. You're welcome, Fran. I had fun, except for, some of the parts weren't great. So, some of the parts weren't that great, but I think Gary's just trolling. I think Gary might be a troll. Although I don't know. People act that way sometimes in tarot lives. thank you for hanging out with me, Fran. Well, it seems like you would know how much it is if it's your social media. It would seem like. Oh, that's right. It's a scooter lava. I was thinking it was a bike. Yes, I am finished for the night, Gary. I'm finished with the cards. I'm just sitting here for a second, chit-chatting until I find the energy to get up off the chair. Petrol vehicle. I ride for rainy season. What is it? It's not DoorDash that you do there, Lava, is it? Is it called something else? You don't have actual DoorDash, do you? Yeah, these readings tonight were something else. Woo. I like this new deck, though. Me, Hustler? I'm in Michigan, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm in Michigan. Oh, you do have DoorDash in India. Okay. I don't know. I was thinking it was something else. For some reason, I wasn't sure if you had the DoorDash. Yep, I'm in cold ass, snowy Michigan, unfortunately. Where it's like, I don't know, 10 degrees right now, and we already had snow yesterday, and we're getting more tomorrow. Swiggy? Food plus groceries plus what? Jenny? Lord, I need him, Fran. Oh my gosh. Like yesterday, we had all this snow we weren't even supposed to get, and it was like the wind was blowing. It was like a freaking blizzard. Oh, rub it in, Fran. I just have to hang on the rest of this month, February. I mean, our snow this year hasn't been horrible. Um, like we haven't gotten tons of it, but Yesterday it just, oh, you're gonna get less than an inch of snow, and then we end up with freaking like 4 inches, and then we're getting more tomorrow. And it was blowing around. And when it's so cold, when it's like 12 degrees, like schools were closed today, because I mean, it all happened last night, took everybody off guard, and then when it's so cold, the salt doesn't work. So it creates a big mess. Like, I might go live tomorrow early in the day because I rescheduled my house for tomorrow because I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm not driving in that damn snow. Because it's going to be too cold again. Like, the stuff won't melt. South Dakota, I've always wanted to go there. Yeah, what's the temperature in South Dakota? It's probably, I know it's worse than here. Well, I don't want to go in the wintertime. I only want to go in the summertime, not in the wintertime. I just want to go, I want to go someplace warm. I mean, jeez. Like when it's, I mean, seriously, today when I was shoveling, it was like 14 degrees. I don't even know what the wind chill was. Like I was bundled up like Randy from A Christmas Story. I had like a shirt, a sweatshirt, a hoodie, my hat, a scarf, my coat. Damn, it's I know, that's crazy. It's 33. Well, last week here, one of the days it was like, what day was that? I don't remember what day. It was 60 degrees. 60. I was like, okay, I could handle this like all of winter. 60 degrees, I'm good. And then the next day, it dropped 30 degrees. Like, it went from 60 to 30. And then yesterday we get hammered with snow, and then we're getting like, I don't know, for like 4 days in a row we're gonna get hammered with snow. It's just crazy. Like the crazy temperature swings this winter have been weird. So like all the snow that we did have, of course, melted when it was 60 degrees. And I was like, sweet, like I can handle this. I'm good. I'm good with it. Like freaking got cold again. Say, I think January is our coldest month too. And February is, I don't know, February is, I mean, it's still cold and we still get snow. And then March turns to like mud and rain. And I mean, and then sometimes in March we get the damn ice storms. Those are even worse. I don't, what's 18 Celsius in Fahrenheit? I think you have to multiply it by like 3 or something. My cleaning customers were in India for, he was in India for 3 weeks. She was there for 2 weeks. And I was dog sitting when she was there for, well, actually, it was 9 days when I was dog sitting. Because his parents live in India. So he only sees them once a year during, like, before Christmas. Yeah, the ice storms I don't like. Because, like, if it's, that shit gets thick and then the tree limbs start falling and it covers up electrical and shit. 64. That actually seems kind of cold for India. 64. That is not, 64 is not cold for me, lava. I would take 64 in a second right now. And it's like 12 degrees Fahrenheit here. Jeez. It's freaking ridiculous. And then I let the dog out and I'm like, hurry up. Don't stay out there too long. Your feet are going to get too cold. It's crazy. Shit, 64 here in Michigan. We're wearing shorts. We put a sweatshirt on with our shorts. But the thing about Michigan is, like, the sun is hardly ever out. Like, never. In the wintertime, like, once October hits, like the end of October, it's like, well, we'll see the sun again in the spring. It's like never out. It's always cloudy and ugh, it's depressing. I don't mind if it's like 30 degrees and the sun's out, but the sun is never out. Minus 11 Celsius. Yeah. Like, it's because, like, today, it's hard to shovel when when the air is that cold because it makes it harder to breathe. Like, you literally have a hard time breathing with all that cold air. But you have to get it shoveled because then at night it's going to be even colder, and then it just, like, it all turns into this frozen, crusted crap. Or like today, I'm like, I better shovel because we're going to get like 2 or 3 more inches tomorrow. So if you don't shovel the first batch, then you got like an accumulation of 6 inches or more out there. Yeah, Lava's probably walking around in sandals all day long. 365 days a year. Yeah, I hate shoveling. I freaking hate it. And it always, well, the powdered snow, like if it's just the fluffy stuff, that's easy. But we never seem to get the fluffy stuff. It's always got more water in it. And then it's super heavy. And then it's really a pain in the ass. Because I've got like a little electric, not electric, but it's got like it's a battery thing. Like a battery snow shovel thing, whatever they're called. But when the snow is too wet, then it like jams up and gets stuck in there, and it's like, why am I using this thing? It's not worth a shit when the snow is wet. Might as well use a regular damn shovel, but it's so heavy. It's craziness. Alright guys, I'm getting off of here. Since it's 12:28, past my bedtime. It's past my bedtime. But thank you all for hanging out and letting me pull cards. I had a good time. And then tomorrow I'll have to turn my Leo reading into a video. Figure that out. So So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. I had a great time. Thank you, Fran. Thank you for your help. I probably will hustler at some point. I don't know when, but probably at some point. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks again. Bye.